All right.
Yeah.
Ah.
Hi. Oh yeah. Hello. Hello. You just closed a dockable window. If you'd like to show it again, use the docs menu on the what? Oh, docs. Okay. Hi. Welcome back to Cockination. This is being recorded on my
Well,
laptop
the first
instead of Dom's.
episode of recording this,
This is the second episode of recording this. The first one's on Dom's laptop. Like,
which I have yet to upload yet.
yeah. Um. Yeah. This is Cockination. Welcome.
Yeah. Okay. So, what's today's topic, Jordan? Since this was your idea.
What my idea to do the podcast or my idea for the pod?
No. Well. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to restart because my dad's calling me.
Oh, okay. Um.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hi. Um. Unbeknownst to Dom, I'm not gonna stop and restart because I think it would be funnier to just leave this audio in. Yeah. It's 9:37 at night. I took a nap earlier today. Um.
No.
At
I'm back.
like hi Dom.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we start this
So
again, what's gonna be the topic?
it's still recording. I didn't stop it after
Bruh.
you left. Yeah, I was just talking about how I took a nap earlier, and like, I took a nap at 6, and I set a timer for like 20 minutes, and I couldn't sleep for those 20 minutes, but I didn't fall asleep until like after the timer went off. So I put
Oh.
a 20-minute timer. I sat in bed and closed my eyes. I couldn't sleep. I woke up,
Real.
quote unquote, and then I got on my phone, and then the alarm went off, and I put my phone away, and then I fell asleep. And by the time I woke up, it was already like 8:40. And then Dom called me, or
Nice.
not Dom called me, Dom texted me asking to call, but I couldn't because I had to shower. So then I showered,
Let's go with you.
shut the fuck up, and now we're here.
Yippee. Okay. So what are we gonna talk about today?
What? I was just kind of hoping we could go from that. Yeah,
Like what though?
I don't know.
Bruh.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. So I'm,
our
if I
topic could just be
remember
that we don't have a
correctly,
topic.
that's not really a topic then. If we don't have a topic, not having a topic can't be a topic because you don't have a topic to begin with.
Yeah, but we're talking about it right now, aren't we?
Shut the fuck up.
Lack of a topic is still a topic in a way. Just like not making a
Okay.
decision is
Okay.
still a
Okay.
decision.
Explain why we don't have a topic then.
We don't have a topic because I didn't plan this out beforehand and I just woke up like an hour ago.
That's it.
That's what else do you want me to
Now
say? There's
because
no
well, I
ethereal
mean, this
reason why the
podcast was like just pulled right out of our ass. This episode was pulled right out of our asses, just
this
out of nowhere.
I was gonna say this whole podcast was pulled right out of our ass, but um, it wasn't.
It is
This
though.
this was kind of planned like months in advance. We even have
Oh
like a
yeah.
logo
Well,
in the
like this
process and
episode
everything.
was. This episode right now it
Yeah,
was.
I mean, I was kind of hoping that most podcasts just kind of go like that. Like we start the
No, they
thing.
don't.
I mean, like from the
They have it planned and everything, Jordan.
some podcasts don't have it planned. I mean, they have like questions and like
Every known podcast does.
what?
Every known podcast does.
The only podcast
Like
you listen to is the
famous.
one from Markiplier.
No, I've listened to a bit more, but like I haven't. I'm not a podcast person. I don't know why. I'm not a
Oh,
podcast person.
me
Yeah, I'm
neither.
doing one.
Yeah. Okay. Like the whole stigma behind podcast people like having a podcast is kind of like, ooh, you have a podcast. You sound like one of those Joe Rogan guys, like my dad. Yeah. So there's like a bad stigma around it. No, we're not those kind of. We just like we have conversation. We've been
We're
having
doing this for fun
conversations.
and hopefully get money out of it since we are poor.
Yeah, we're poor, but we're also in high school, which means we live with our parents as of this recording.
Technically, that's technically still poor, but okay.
Yeah, yeah. we live with our parents as the time of this recording, cause like we're still high schoolers for another
I don't
year.
know. I don't know if this is like a right thing to say in a podcast episode.
What the fuck
I
else is
don't
there to
think
talk
Joe Rogan
about?
says, "Yeah, I still live in my with my parents."
Well, we're not Joe Rogan, and we are in high school. Do you want to be Joe Rogan? Do you want to bring on Elon Musk or Maynard James Keenan
Hey
as our
guys, my
guest?
name is Elon Musk.
Does he even speak like that? Elon Musk fucking sucks, man.
He's funny. Elon Musk is funny for the stuff he does, not in a good way.
He's funny if you're a redditor.
I don't even use Reddit.
And
Okay, the only
I
time
live.
I used Reddit is when I wanted to look at memes, and I looked at r/memes, and because they're like actually good memes too.
No, the memes on Reddit are ass.
For in my opinion, they were good. They were enough to make me chuckle.
Yeah. I love how we're having this conversation like this. Like, I don't have a profile picture that makes it look like I use Reddit on a daily basis. Actually, so do you. You have a Breaking Bad profile picture. We both look like Redditors.
God, that's I don't know how I feel about that right now.
No, I'm not a Redditor. I'm not a Redditor. I'm just,
I'm not either.
I'm a Radiohead fan. Which is, um, objectively better. Not by a lot, but it is.
But not by a lot.
Yeah. Before this, I was a Tool fan. I still am, but at least I'm not a Redditor.
Why?
Why do you think?
Why do you think I'm not a Redditor? Because I'm not a loser? I mean, I am, but I'm not a loser that uses Reddit. A loser is better than a user. A user.
A
Speak.
loser that
Okay.
doesn't use Reddit is a loser that's it's better than is the a,
A loser who doesn't use Reddit is better than a loser who does.
yeah. I used to be a loser that used Reddit. Now I'm just a Radiohead fan. Banana
It almost
Queen.
seems like you downgraded, honestly.
No, I think it's an upgrade by like a
Actually, yeah,
little
no, that's
bit.
an upgrade. Never mind. That's an
Yeah.
upgrade. A slight of an upgrade.
Uh,
Oh,
yeah.
hold on. I'll be right back. Again, it's gonna take like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. I'll try to talk to myself for like. Okay, he's muted. But yeah, I don't know. My favorite band changes like every month or two, maybe. I think the longest consistent band that I've had or been a fan of is Tool. Um, Not like one continuous span of like liking them, but overall, I'd say like I don't want to say obsession because I wasn't obsessed with the band, but I was just like I was a really big fan of it over a total of like 6 months, split up into various parts of the year. It was like briefly broken up by Toadies or Deftones. Those are the really good bands too. Um, if we do gain an audience somehow, or if someone's listening to this or just tuning out or whatever, please go listen to either of those bands. Toadies and Deftones. I mean, don't listen to Tool or Radiohead. Don't be a loser like me. Yeah, I'm looking at the audio mixer and I'm just now realizing that my audio is a little bit quieter than Dom's. I mean, Dom isn't here right now, but when he was talking, it was like almost to the middle of the yellow, and mine is just barely touching the border of the yellow. Yeah. What do I talk about for 10 minutes? Tetris. I play Tetris and Terraria. That's cool. Uh, I'm really good at Tetris, but I can't play Tetris online because it doesn't have customizable controls. So I have to get used to the controls first and then play Tetris online. Or not Tetris online, like um Tetris something. The competitive one that people use sometimes. But because most of the time I just play like on my own on the Tetris official website, and I use the arrow keys, and WASD is my main like um controls. Like the arrow keys are I use for soft drop, hard drop, and the left and right moving the fucking blocks and whatever. And the WASD, I think it's WASD. Yeah, I used to hold and rotate and all, cause that's how it was on. That's how it is on the Tetris 99 on Switch. Actually, this dates back for me personally. Like playing Tetris dates back to I was like in middle school, maybe sixth grade, and we went on a trip to the Philippines, and that's kind of halfway across the world. Like my family is Filipino. We have a bunch of family there, and on the plane they happen to have Tetris as one of the in-flight games and a little controller. So I got used to using like the four buttons or the eight buttons, but like four buttons on one side, four buttons on the other side. That whole setup, because the plane flight was like 13 hours, and I had like nothing better to do except for take a nap or watch a movie. So I just played Tetris for a couple hours and I fell asleep. I woke up and I played Tetris again. I did the same thing on the plane ride back, and that's kind of where it all started. And then Tetris 99 came out on the Switch, and I'm like, oh cool, Tetris Battle Royale, that's awesome. And then I played that, and then I stopped playing for a bit, and then the pandemic started, and one of my friends, one of my closest friends to this day, was like a huge Tetris player, and they like, they were like, you guys want to have a contest to see who can get the highest score on Tetris or something? Because they were going through a huge Tetris phase during the time that we met, and yeah, I just kind of kickstarted from there. And we've been having competition on who could have the highest Tetris score since I want to say August of 2020. So it's been almost 3 years, and I just barely beat his score 5 months ago. So that was a big achievement for me. And then I beat my own personal score on my school laptop. So I don't have that score recorded on my personal laptop. But whenever I go on my school laptop to like play Tetris, sometimes when I connect to my hotspot, because the school Wi-Fi doesn't allow certain websites, so you just like connect to your hotspot or something so that you can use those. It's a higher score than it is on my personal, which is like 412,000 or something. I don't know.
All right, I'm back.
That was a lot quicker than I was expecting. But
Really?
yeah, I just managed to talk about Tetris for like,
Oh, that's what I heard. I heard something in Tetris. Like, is it Tetris?
yeah. This is like, you remember that time that remember when I was a streamer for a bit? And then I did that late night stream where I just like sat up at 3 in the
Cow.
morning
That's a
and
sheep.
that's a sheep. Yeah, I used to be a streamer. But anyways, you remember that one stream that I did that was just like I was up at 3 in the morning and I didn't know what else to do and I really
And
wanted
you're
to
just
stream?
talking to yourself and it has the most views.
Yeah, I just talked to myself for like 40 minutes to an hour. And that was the most views I ever got. I got 3 viewers. No, like a max of 3 or 4 viewers.
I was expecting, yeah, that 10 people watching me, not 3, but okay.
Oh, well, yeah, I wasn't a very popular streamer. Because my other
You want
streams only
me?
got like one or two. And those turned out to be, one of them just turned out to be one of my friends this whole time. And I'm like, oh, That's cool. I forgot which one,
That's
but yeah,
cool.
that's cool.
I'm gonna
Consist.
guess Perry.
It wasn't Perry was in the streams. It was another friend. I
Well,
forgot.
I ran out of guesses already.
Yeah. Oh, by the
I
way,
remember the Minecraft SMP we used to do with
that was
the
so
Origins
fun.
mod. Honestly, I miss that.
I miss that so much. But we can't because Mystic is in college. Like a
Yeah.
loser. Loser.
I was like, what? Like, while I was in the world, like doing my own stuff, I was already preparing. Like, okay, what's despicable things can I do?
Yeah,
I basically wanted to be the main antagonist because let's
because
be
there
honest,
was
it's cool.
it
It's
is,
cool.
but like if you do it wrong, it can kind of be like a little annoying. But
I
we
know
haven't even done anything yet. So,
we really haven't.
dude, we
And I
spent like a
remember one
month.
time I was thinking, what if I just make an SMP? And there was like these all of these things I needed just to have an SMP working. And on top of that, I needed, people to fill that SMP,
Yeah.
which I didn't have a lot of. You were planning to join, and I think like two other people were planning to join. It's like, oh, I
Oh
can just
wait, I
invite
think I
more
kind of remember
people.
that now.
And I'm like, I don't know who I can invite though.
Yeah.
So I had help from your cousin and everything
You got help from Jason?
on
Oh,
what
that's
to
right.
do, not to do it, just what's to do.
Yeah, that was
No.
like barely last year.
Yeah, and that's also guess what costed money, which I do not have.
Yeah. I mean, at the
Why
time
does
we were
Minecraft
making
have
it.
to do stuff like that? Like why does Minecraft have SMPs cost money? They're already doing just as good with basically nothing.
That's
Like okay,
true.
when you see the bundles on Bedrock, do you think anyone actually buys those?
Yes.
Okay, good point.
We yeah, we have a friend that bought one of those, and then we had that server. We had that realm for like a month, and it was just only us two play. You don't the cave one where I built the sky base like right above the
Oh, wait,
cave.
that one had one of the bundles?
No, that one was a realm that was paid for.
I'm talking about like when you go to the Minecraft shop in Bedrock and there's those things that cost mine coins.
Oh, those. I'm pretty sure someone buys them, like, I don't know, 10-year-olds.
Hardly anyone. Go, go.
10-year-old kids, and like, mm, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And what else? Oh yeah, the cave. That was like the coolest cave I've ever had.
That was a good ass cave.
That was the coolest cave I've ever had, and I'm not pissed. I'm just sad that it's not there anymore.
Yeah. I kind of wish I had more pictures of the
I mean,
cave,
it technically
honestly.
is still there if the friend didn't delete the world, which I really hope they didn't.
Oh no,
But
they
it's like
didn't
I
delete
can't
the
even
world.
have
It's just
access.
like,
I don't have access to it. That's the thing.
yeah, the realm is like, it's a monthly payment, and they got their
Oh
dad to
shit.
pay for it. So after a month, we did all that in a month.
That was 1 month.
That was 1 month.
We went to the end in 1 month.
We went to the end?
Yeah, we did. We know we didn't.
No, we
We
didn't.
discovered the end portal
We
though in 1 month
discovered the end port. That was like,
on accident.
it wasn't even
It
like
was on accident.
it was between our houses and the friend's house. It's like
Yeah.
right. Oh yeah, he's gonna be right back. But yeah, that was like one of the coolest Minecraft servers I've been in. I loved that so much, dude. Oh god, my mouse died. Oh no, it didn't. I'm gonna fix the audio. I'm fixing the audio. Hooray! I think I fixed the audio. I don't know. Bah, bah. Yeah. This isn't going as smoothly as the other episode, the last episode that we had, because last episode we were already getting that rolling after Dom's school project thing. That was also a podcast. That's what was like finally kicked off this podcast was Dom's school assignment podcast, because we've been planning this thing for like Uh, well over 8 months, I'd say. Yeah, about that long. And it never really came to fruition until last month, which is when we recorded our first episode. I'm not really sure when we're gonna get this onto YouTube. This might be the first episode, but Dom has the account, and I kind of forgot to log in. So yeah, whenever this first episode gets posted, we might post this one a week later. But in recording, they're both about a month apart. Anyways, I play Terraria. I mean, I play Terraria right now. I might not in a month because I don't know. That's just how my brain works. And yeah, I play
Okay, I'm
Terraria.
back. The
Hey Dom.
login is in our chat.
Yeah, I know. I'm too lazy to find it right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
and since you were talking about Terraria, you taught me how to play Terraria.
I taught Dom how to play Terraria, and I taught Jack
Not
how to
gonna
play
lie, Terraria
Terraria.
is like really slow.
It's really slow, but it gets good. I promise. After you get through some of the bosses, it gets really good. After you get to
Yeah, but it's
hard
like
mode is when it gets
it
good.
takes so long just to like get an upgrade.
Yeah, and like if you don't already know what you're doing, then it can be like really tedious. And if you don't get like the right
Yeah, that's the
world
word.
build, cause like on the world that I play on mostly, we had like it was perfectly fine. It was perfectly cut out. Like we had a living tree just over a hill, not too far from where we spawned, and like plenty of space between us and the Crimson. So it was a good world, good
I like
spawn.
corruption better, honestly.
Yeah,
Corruption
actually,
looks so cool.
the corruption is like I have more nostalgia towards that because when I started playing, we didn't have a lot of the stuff that we have now. Like we didn't have we still had Okram. Okram was one of the bosses that was removed because it used to be he used to be the final boss like after the mechanical bosses and all, but he was ultimately removed because he didn't really fit within the context of the game. Oh, he muted again. Yeah, it didn't really fit within the context of the game, but I got to fight it once just before they removed it. But yeah, when I first started playing Terraria, there were only like three classes. There was melee, ranged, and mage. And I wanted to play mage because I thought that magic cool and Spectre Hood awesome. And it was. I really like the Spectre Hood. I still do. It's like it's very nostalgic thing for me. It looks so badass, dude. But yeah, and then they introduced summon weapons, and then that didn't really, or they introduced pets first, and I really liked the idea of pets. But I remember when they first integrated them into the game, they were only like
Alright, sorry
grayscale.
about that.
It's good. I'm just talking about Terraria.
Anyways,
They were
what
only
were we talking about again?
Terraria. They were only
Oh, right, yeah.
grayscale. Like the pets that they released during the first wave of those updates weren't even like they're not even here now in the official game, except for the 3DS version.
There was pets. Oh yeah, there's pets. I forget there's pets.
There's pets, but the pets that they first it was so tedious because you had to like manually
Uh-huh.
go into your inventory and then put them in your hotbar and then close the inventory because we were playing on mobile, so the
Oh yeah, the
inventory was
inventory is
like
like really tedious for no reason.
oh it was so much worse on mobile because it filled up the whole screen. So if you were playing on multiplayer, it wouldn't pause. So then you'd open the menu, you'd open the inventory, and then you just hear your character getting hurt, but there wouldn't be shit you could do because you were scrolling through your inventory.
Well,
I
I
remember
mean,
one
okay,
day the
Minecraft's kind of
entire
like that, but like Minecraft's inventory is really quick
yeah
and simple. You know, with the shift commands and everything too.
yeah
Well, Terraria, there's no commands in Terraria, right? When it comes to inventory.
there's shift commands.
Oh,
I
there's
haven't
also
taught you
shift
those.
commands. Oh,
Yeah, but anyways, there was that on mobile, but they fixed it. Like thank God. I don't play on mobile anymore, but they fixed it.
How long did it take for them to fix it?
Like 1.4 or 1.3 on mobile, and that didn't release until
How many years is that?
when? How long ago was seventh grade? Because like,
4, 5,
yeah, about
4.
that long
Come on,
ago.
no, come on. Eighth grade was 3 year. Okay, yeah, seventh
Four
grade was
years
four
ago.
years ago.
Yeah,
My God.
but what was it? Yeah, every time that PC got an update, like a major update, like 1.2 or 1.3, it took like a year or two for us mobile players to get those updates. So then
Oh yeah,
you
because
remember when Moonlord
uh,
got released and like the Celestial Pillars? That was 7 years ago, by the way. I feel so old now, but I remember when those got released.
old ass, old ass.
Shut up. We were still
I'm
like,
older. What am I saying?
we were barely in 1.3 on mobile. And then that got released, and then we didn't get that update until like. Oh, wait, no. 1.4 is when I started playing on PC. I'm at 1.3.
Idiot.
1.3 came out, and we just barely got the 1.2 update, and then the something something 1.3. And then it took them
Uh-huh.
like, yeah, 3 years to integrate that onto mobile, and it took that long, plus however long it's been out, to get the UI fixed. Because before that, it was just doo doo. Yeah, I remember when they added summoners. That wasn't like a fully fleshed out class yet. That was just like a subclass of mage, because we didn't have a lot of or at least that's what I remember it as. We didn't really have a lot of gear for that. We didn't have like
Uh-huh.
um gear specific things or like armor specific things, no accessories. We just kind of had the staffs and that's it. And they didn't
Mm-hmm.
even like the summoners are the newest class edition. It's been out for like a good 9 years now, probably. But it's still they didn't fully flesh out the class until 2019 when Journey's End came out. Like that's when they added whips and everything. Because before the addition of whips, the minions would just like attack whatever. Like you'd be fighting a boss and then they find a slime 2,000 blocks away and they decide to attack that. So then that
Hmm.
got really annoying. And then finally Terraria was like, you know what? Let's add something that can target enemies and bosses. So then they added whips. So we didn't have to use like another class's weapons or just not use weapons at all and wait for our minions to do everything. So that was cool. Yeah.
Can you hear me chewing? Like,
I
you hear
can
me
hear you
crunching on my
chewing and I can hear you laughing in the background.
Okay, good. That's all I wanted to do. It seems like Terraria got so far, but like not too far. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
Like
it's
they got pretty far, but they didn't do a lot.
they did a lot. They added the Crimson biome wasn't even added until 1.2. Crimson biome wasn't added till 1.2. A lot of the bosses now weren't added until 1.2. Some of the
Damn.
or 1.3. Some of the bosses weren't even added till Journey's End. But no, like when I play the game now, it still feels like Terraria. It still sounds like Terraria,
Probably because it
but
is Terraria.
it is Terraria, duh. But it doesn't have like the same vibe as it did when I started playing,
Mm,
which was like half my life ago, like
that
eight or
makes
nine
sense.
years. I don't know how to describe it. Like even the backgrounds are different. I know all of these updates that I'm talking about have been out for like 7 years, but my most fond memories of the
My
game
post.
were like when I was 8 or 9, like really little. And that's
Man, what a fucking skill issue.
I know, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's my dog.
that's
I
your
can hear my
dog.
dog just running up the stairs.
But no, I've been talking about Terraria for like a good 10 minutes
I
maybe.
see. Yeah. My God.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I really like that game.
Okay.
This is like my fourth Terraria phase ever.
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh.
I'm listening. No, go on, go on, go on. I just want to.
Seriously?
I
Oh,
just let you talk, talk, talk.
okay. This is yeah my fourth or fifth Terraria phase ever. My first one was when I saw my cousin playing it. I'm okay. I'm really paranoid, especially now.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was little, I had like super high anxiety. So even the littlest, like the most barely scary things would like send me into a like borderline panic attack. I would no, not panic attack,
Oh,
but like I got really really scared, basically. Not panic attack isn't the right word. I was just really scared. And the Terraria night music came on, and he had it blasting, and I was just about to go shower. And I used to hate showering when I was little because I didn't like being alone in a room because I thought
oh.
ghosts would like
I
come
didn't
and
like
kill
showering when I
me.
was little because I didn't like getting wet.
Oh, that's a skill issue. Yeah, no, I
It
didn't
is
like showering
honestly.
because I had anxiety, not because I didn't like getting wet. And then I used to like leave the door cracked open a little bit so I wouldn't feel alone or something. I don't know.
That's
I was a weird ass kid.
that's not weird. It's just like it's unexpected.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the type of shit that I did when I was little. And my cousin, my older cousin Jason, was playing Terraria on his phone or his iPad. I don't quite remember. And
Mm-hmm.
he was playing the music, and I could hear it through the door because the door to the bedroom and the door to the bathroom were like right across from each other on the hallway. And
Yeah.
there's the night music was playing, and the first memory I have of the game is that I got scared from the night music just before I went to go shower. So then I walked into the room, I ran into the room, like, what are you playing? Terraria. Can you turn off, don't play it at night because I don't like the night music and the night music is scary. And then I went to go shower. And then right when I got out, I got the game on my phone or laptop, not laptop, my phone or iPad or whatever. And that's where it started.
Mm.
Yeah. And then so all that happened and then we stopped playing for a bit because, kids, we moved on to different things. And then
Uh-huh.
1.3 was finally released
And then
on
you're like, oh, I'm gonna
mobile.
go back to Terraria.
Yeah. So then we played that. And it was really fun. We did like an authentic playthrough up until we reached Moonlord, and then we killed Moonlord, and then we got like weapons from an item server,
Mm-hmm.
or we got all the stuff, and then we got weapons from an item. I don't remember, but yeah, we beat
Uh,
Moonlord. That was like the first time we've bonded in probably a year
aw.
because after we moved to a different house, we kind of grew apart because that was like the first time we didn't share a room. And then
Mm.
all this happened while we were in the Philippines. So then that happened, and then 1.4 came out on the laptop, or 1.4 came out on PC, and then I finally had like a laptop of my own. So I was like, you know what, I'll start playing this again, and then I downloaded it, and then I got a bunch of shit from an item server because I didn't really feel like going through a whole playthrough. Because I'm gonna be honest, up until that point, I always had my older cousin just do everything because I didn't know how to play the game and he never explained it to me, so I just kind of knew how everything worked, but I didn't do anything.
Mm.
Yeah. So then that was a thing, and then I tried building a house, and then I stopped after a month, and then I got my new laptop, and then it
Oh,
turns
nice.
out that Terraria worlds and like whatever progress you had on a different device will not sync up to another device automatically, even if it's on the same account. So you have to do that all manually. And I didn't know how to do that, so I just didn't play the game. And then
Oh.
sometime like over spring break, I was on call with Mayrose and I was trying to figure out like what the fuck can we do, because it was 1 in the morning for me and I was bored. And
Oh.
I was like, "You have Terraria, right?" And then we played Terraria, and now I'm back into the game. Yeah, I don't think the
Mm.
listeners are gonna want to listen to me talking about this stupid fucking game for 15 minutes. You have anything to add?
Was it 15 minutes?
It's
It felt
been
like
15
20 to be
minutes
for of you talking about Terraria.
since you left, and I started talking about Terraria. It's been 15 minutes.
Well, I mean, that was a pretty good 15 minutes. I am not gonna lie.
I feel like that was kind of boring from an outside perspective. It
It
was fun
wasn't.
for me, but I don't
Honestly,
know.
yeah, it's obviously gonna be fun for you, but like that was a pretty good one. It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Okay, hooray.
I don't know. I honestly don't know what to add on. Oh yeah, I am officially part of your guys' band.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention the band.
I forget that. Like, yeah, hon.
Yeah. Um, there's gonna be a lot of these frequent pauses from Dom's end throughout the podcast, or at least until we move out or he
Okay,
moves
sorry
out,
about
and he's back. Oh, so I'm in a group chat with
that.
another friend group, right? And
All
I have
right.
the incoming call thing is like
Okay.
coming up. Oh, okay.
No, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Yeah,
Sorry,
the
keep
incoming
going.
call thing is coming up, and then I see it pop up on the. It's on the stream, or it's on the. I'm not gonna join the call. You know what? I'm really bad at explaining things.
No, you're fine. I mean, so am I.
Yeah. No, I mean for the potential viewer, just so you know.
Oh,
I was gonna make a joke about autism, but like I might actually. No,
oh.
I'm not
Yeah,
autistic. I
probably
just
not on episode 2.
episode 2. Yeah, just like disclaimer. No, not disclaimer. That's not the right word. I'm not
Heads
autistic.
up.
I'm just really, really bad at social interactions.
Explaining.
I might be autistic.
Might. We don't know. I feel like I also might be. No, I
Yeah,
feel like no, not that. I feel like I might have ADHD.
something like that. Yeah, I talked to my psychiatrist. Well, not my psychiatrist. I talked to a
A
psychiatrist.
side. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was just like, "Oh, yeah, that might be either a symptom of like
Signs of autism.
ADD, not autism." I didn't explain all that. It was just because I also have trouble focusing on one thing. If you couldn't already tell
Oh.
from like the jumping around.
Yeah, no, I no. Yeah, I could.
Yeah, I have really. Most of this is for the possible potential viewer, but like I have really bad trouble focusing on things. So even like mid sentence, if something happens around me or like I think of something even remotely different from what it is that we're doing right now, then I will not. I don't even remember the first part of the sentences that I make. Like I don't remember the first part of this sentence at all. Where
You just say it.
I just keep
You just say what
talking.
comes to mind.
Yeah.
It's like you're reading it. It's like you're reading an essay, and the essay is deleting itself while you're reading it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
fuck! I
don't
just hit my head on my TV.
skill issue. I do not remember
Fucking
what I
damn it!
said at the beginning of that sentence. I'm like Kelly from The Office.
Hmm.
Please get the reference, someone.
I don't.
Oh, yeah, no, she talks a lot and then she learned to like tune herself out while she talks, so she
Oh,
doesn't know what the
I
fuck
have a
she
feeling. I
says.
have soon enough. I have a feeling I might tune myself out at some point. I don't
Yeah.
yet. Rarely. I rarely find out that I tune myself out.
Yeah. Like I do kind of notice sometimes
But
like when we're
yeah.
having conversations, like you either don't remember what you said or you don't remember what we were talking about after there's like a 3 second pause. You're
Yeah.
like, well, I wasn't paying attention. Like, what the fuck? How did you
Sugar.
lose
It's
your
like a sugar
attention?
rush.
Yeah, how did you lose your attention that quickly? We stopped talking for 5 seconds.
It's kind of funny though. It's like really funny though.
It is. It's kind of funny.
But
Bless
yeah,
you.
the band.
Yeah,
I
the
literally just
band.
went there once. I went there once, sung a bit, and it's just like, oh yeah, you're part of the band. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Like I'm not even the best singer there. I just went there, sung a bit. Like,
yeah,
yeah, you're part of the band. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, sure.
I mean it's kind of
I don't
nice.
know why, but like, okay.
You did show up to a few practices before that, so you were kind of like
But I
already in it.
didn't do anything. That's the thing. This is the only time I actually did something.
Yeah, you can bring your guitar next time. We could like teach you shit.
I don't have a case for it.
That's fine. I didn't even have a bass when we started the band. I was just like,
Oh.
I'll play bass, and I didn't even have a fucking bass until like 6 months into the band, and then I started learning from there.
Mm.
Yeah,
But it's like, okay, the thing is, how am I gonna carry my guitar to the practice if I don't have a fucking case for it?
it's in your hand. Or actually, I have a case here. I,
Do you have
I
an
only
extra?
used yeah, I only used it once when we were taking my guitar. Well, my godfather's guitar, but it's mine now. From
Can it fit in acoustic?
yeah, it's an acoustic case.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I also have like an extra pair of strings in there, but I'm kind of
Wait,
saving those
how
for
big is it?
as big as an acoustic.
Isn't there like different acoustic sizes?
Uh, yeah, but this is like standard acoustic.
Oh, I don't because you technically you bought my acoustic like 2 years ago.
I bought. I helped buy your
You
acoustic
and
too.
you and
You've had that
Michael
for
did.
2 years?
Apparently,
Oh God. Oh
I know.
God. We're
I've just touched it after
old.
one. I've just barely touched it after 1 year.
2 years. Jesus, it's been over two
I
years
mean,
since I bought you that.
the first year I touched it a bit, like I kind of used it, but not really.
Yeah. Can you please stop saying that you touched the guitar?
I touched the
I
guitar for like a
touched the
year.
guitar for a year.
I haven't touched the guitar for a year, dude. It's kind of weird.
Shit. Wait, no, you we got it last year. Never mind.
It wasn't last year,
It.
was it? Wait, I don't remember now. You saw the receipt?
Um.
You
That's a
saw the
good
receipt from when we bought
question.
it?
Oh shit. It might have been
It still
last
has the
year.
sticker on it too. So okay. How old was I turning?
That might have been last year. I think it was last year.
Hold on. Asking what year I was what age I was turning is like what year was my birthday on?
Wait, no. It was last year
It
because
was? Okay, how
it
do you remember? How
was.
do you remember?
Because I was playing a song that I didn't learn until like mid 2021. So if you got it in
That's how
20,
you remember it?
yeah,
Because you were learning a song?
I was playing a song that I learned in 2021.
That's kind of funny how you remember it like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's how I remember a lot of things. You know how I have a
I mean, same.
playlist?
I mean, me too, honestly.
Yeah, you know how I have a playlist that's like, let me see how long it is
Like
now.
a whole week long.
Yeah, like 1,000 something songs. The playlist is how I document things that happen in my life.
So it's not a playlist to listen to songs.
I
It's
mean,
a
it is a
playlist to
playlist
keep
to
track of
listen to
what happened in
songs.
your life.
Mm-hmm.
Have
Oh,
you listened to like the full playlist yet? Like in one go?
technically, yes.
Not in one go, obviously, but like, have you like listened to the whole playlist, please?
I've listened to every song in that playlist.
But
There
like,
isn't a
no. Have
single
you listened
song on
to the
that
playlist
playlist.
specifically?
Have I listened to like the playlist itself for the whole duration
Yes. Like, yes.
in one sitting? No. Actually, no, I have
Not in
not.
one sitting, just one. Just like, have you at least listened to the whole playlist?
Yes.
Okay. How many times?
Oh, the whole playlist? Just like
Yes, the
without
wole
starting and
playlist.
stop? No, I have.
No, no, a third of the playlist. My bad.
Well, you want me to listen to a third of a week?
You're the one that made the
No,
playlist.
I didn't. I do. Oops. No, I haven't.
You want me to listen to a third of a week? You
Oh,
made
what are you
it.
doing? Just shut up.
What?
What?
Okay.
But yeah, no, I haven't listened to the whole playlist.
You have
Obviously, why
listened to
would
the
I
whole
listen to
playlist at least
over a
once.
week of
You're
music?
the one that made the playlist. Don't ask me.
Oh, that's a good
If you
point.
made a playlist, you're gonna listen to the playlist.
Well, I'm not gonna listen to the whole week of playlist. I'm gonna listen.
Then what's the point of making the playlist if you're not gonna listen to the whole playlist?
What you would? Do you expect me to listen to the whole week? The point of the playlist is so I can listen to it in bites. So, cause like if it's randomized, then and like I press play, then it just chooses a random ass song to start
So you
with.
don't treat it as a playlist. You treat it as like all of your songs that you've saved.
That is exactly it.
Okay, you should. You could have just said that,
Yeah, but playlist is shorter.
bruh.
Do you
But it's
really want me
also
to say?
not.
I'm listening to my all of the songs that I've saved.
That's
Just
yeah.
say I'm
Just say
listening to
that.
my play. Not everybody listens to their whole playlist.
Apparently, you did once.
Oh well, yeah, I have other playlists to listen to those, like for specific moods and whatever. But just like one main one with 193 hours and 10 minutes worth of songs and growing
And growing. Did I remind
and
you? When's that?
growing.
When are you gonna stop adding songs to that playlist? I'm curious.
When I
Like, how
die.
long is it gonna take for you? Like, you're gonna be 90s, like, oh yes, my
My
old Spotify
Spotify
playlist I
playlist.
made when I was a wee little lad.
When I was once a wee lad. The playlist will end when I end, or when Spotify ends.
Actually, deep as hell.
How?
The playlist will end when I end. What do you
I
mean?
got that from the creator of Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Cause like, I don't know if it was faked or not.
The diaries will end when I end.
Yeah, I don't know if it was faked or not, but I remember seeing a screenshot of some guy asking him like, when are you going to stop making these? And he's like, the series will end when I end.
When I end. When was
And
the
then
last Diary of the Wimpy Kid book?
I don't know. It's a good question. I will go search that up.
Good
God
idea.
damn it. OptiGX
What
updated
happened?
and it played like this whole
Hold on, let me.
animation.
Okay, I'll search it up. I'll search it up.
I'll search it up.
When
I already
was
have it
the
open.
last Diary
Okay.
of the
Diary of A
Wimpy?
was the last diary of a. I should really switch browsers. Oh, long haul was the last one?
Long haul?
No, it was the deep end. It was
The
released what? Diary of a Wimpy Kid
Diary of
series.
a Wimpy Kid book.
Click or scroll through the books. Diaper
The
overload.
first one was back in 2007, actually. Damn.
Oh, okay. So no, it was a faked screenshot, but it was a really funny screenshot. I can tell because the last one, it says there's a last one on
There's
sale.
so many. Oh my god.
There's 18. Big
Book
shot.
18 on sale. Oh, on the 10th? Oh,
10,
not on the 10th.
24, 23.
On October.
That is
On
the oh
October.
yeah.
It's still going. Holy shit.
It says the final cover to be revealed. This might be the last book.
Oh shit. I know. I think it means final cover of the book.
Why would there be more than
Like
one
the
cover?
cover of the book. No, the cover of the book.
Oh.
Because every
Actually, I'm
book
gonna
has a
search up.
cover. But like the cover of the book right now on the website is just Greg Heffley's head with
Yeah,
a
because that's not
eight.
the
No, the
official
number
cover
18 is please. Well, yeah, and it says
of a
final cover.
Wimpy Kid ending. Oh, never mind. Exclusive. Diary of a Wimpy Kid author has no plans to end the beloved series. It
Damn.
took author Jeff Kinney nearly 8 years to get his first book, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, published in 2007.
I wonder how
Jesus.
long he's gonna keep it going.
It will end when I end.
Literally.
I love how
I wonder what number is gonna be the last book.
when he dies.
No, like what number is gonna be the last book?
That's a good
Like
point.
what the final number is gonna be.
How old is Jeff Kinney?
I'm gonna guess he's like in his 50s.
He might be like in his 30s. Oh, he's 52. You were right.
Got it. Called it. Yeah. God damn. When
Diary
was it?
of a.
How old was he when he published his first book?
It was 2007, and he's
How old
52
was he
now.
though? It's okay. Hold on.
He was like in his. He was like in his late 30s, maybe.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so his first book was in 2007.
Yeah. Well, it
Minus.
took him 8 years to get that one published, so technically it didn't start until 1999. This thing has been a concept since 1999.
So okay, minus 1999. Hold on. 220, 2023 minus 1999. That's 24 years, and he's 52, right?
Yeah.
He first started when he was 28. He's been doing this for almost 30 years.
Fuck.
Almost 30 whole years. Imagine doing something for almost 30 whole years.
Some marriages last
And he's
like
not planning
60.
on stopping at all.
Yeah. Some marriages last like 60. Dude, oh my
Some
god. I
marriages last
remember
forever.
reading some most of these. I don't even remember
Me
what
too. I
happened.
remember I read Dog Days.
Dog Days, I think my favorite one was either um I don't remember which one I owned. I had the last straw in Dog Days, yeah. But I remember
I
reading.
remember
I wasn't old and
um
yeah.
I'm trying to no keep talking. I'm trying to remember.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think I was old enough to like properly understand what was going on in the books. But the
Oh
last
yeah,
one,
no, me neither.
yeah, the last one I remember releasing while we were still in school was The Long Haul.
Oh,
What
I
is The
remember. I don't know
Getaway
why I
even
remember
about?
this. I remember this one specific moment where Greg Heffley cosplayed as a tree for
Oh, it wasn't. It was for a
his
play.
yeah play for his
He cosplayed as a
fucking
tree for a play. What a
shut up. You know
sentence.
what I mean? He was a tree for a
He
play.
was a tree for a
He was
play.
a tree for a play, and I remember that. And I thought it was funny because how much of a loser he was. And
Big
I'm looking at
shot.
myself and I'm like, oh hey, I'm a loser.
Okay, I'm looking at some of
Anyways,
these
yeah.
covers and like I'm genuinely confused about what they're supposed to be about. Like number 12, The Getaway, and it's just Greg
The
and
deep end.
the silhouette of Roderick and Manny in oh, that's not a spaceship, that's a plane. Never mind.
Oh. Eh,
Eh.
mm,
And the most recent one outside of 18 is Diaper Overload.
what the fuck?
I love how they kept loaded diaper as a constant in the book. I mean, of course,
For
it's going to
some,
be a constant, but like, I love that.
I mean, yeah, honestly, yeah, that sounds pretty good. That sounds
Yeah.
pretty good.
I used to like find it so weird when I was little that Roderick was in a band and wearing band t-shirts and skating and whatever. And then here I am now and I'm doing all that. And oh yeah,
Hmm.
he's muted. Yeah. He just like I was going to say like I am Roderick, but that's I don't know.
I am Roger. I
I
am
don't
an
think
asshole.
our audience knows us quite enough for me to be making jokes like that.
That's true. But at the same time, it's funny.
Yeah. Oh, there's a
Mostly.
Rowley spinoff too.
Oh, there is?
Yeah. Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid, Rowley Jefferson's Journal. Rowley
Oh my
Jefferson's
God.
Awesome Friendly Adventure, and Rowley Jefferson's Awesome Friendly Spooky Stories.
Oh my God. Wait, hold on. I remember something. Like, what was the thing that, like, what was his catchphrase? He had a catchphrase. I know he did.
Zooey
I forgot what it
Mama.
was, though. Yeah, Zooey
Zooey
Mama.
Mama.
Yeah, freaking love Zooey Mama.
Oh. Oh, I remember
God,
I
yeah.
got the do it yourself book for me and Tyler. It's for Tyler's birthday.
Well, how long ago was this?
Like fourth grade, maybe fifth,
God
third
damn.
grade. I don't even speak to Tyler now.
Neither do I. I haven't talked to him since Zoom meeting.
Yeah, I think the last. Yeah. So there's Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Blank Journal, Diary, the Wimpy.
Dioe,
Shut up.
awake.
I awake. The Wimpy Kid movie diary, the next chapter. Wimpy Kid movie diary,
Mm-hmm.
how Greg Heffley went to Hollywood. Awesome Friendly Book Bundle, Raleigh Jefferson's Awesome Friendly Book
Went
Box.
to Hollywood.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid Best Friends Box, which is just the first book of the Rowley and the Diary of a Wimpy Kid one.
Mm-hmm.
Special Cheesiest Edition, Special Disney Plus Cover Edition, and Roger Rules also Special Disney Plus Cover Edition. Can we talk about how perfectly cast the first movie is?
I don't remember. I forgot there was movies, honestly.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
I completely forgot that there was movies.
Remember how like that one kid that was like a bush or something in the first movie shot his mom?
Uh, what?
You don't remember? This was like a year or two ago. Like it came out on the news that he shot and killed his mom, and the headline was "Diary
No.
of a Wimpy Kid: Actor shot and killed his own mother." It was the
No,
kid
I
in the
don't
bush.
remember. Yeah, yeah, like that helps some more. Yes, the
Okay,
kid in
hold
the
on.
bush. Yeah, it was
I'll show you. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, convicted felon. Would that work? Yeah,
convicted felon.
not convicted felon, but Diary of a Wimpy Kid actor, convicted. He was in Riverdale?
What?
What the fuck? Ryan Grantham, is well known for his
Grantham.
roles in the films. They put Diary of a Wimpy Kid over Riverdale. I have never watched Riverdale. I don't plan to. Ryan
I don't
Grantham
know what the
is
fuck.
well known for his
I don't
roles
remember
in.
Riverdale.
I just remember people talking about it. For his roles in the
Oh,
films Diary of a Wimpy Kid and Riverdale, Grantham pleaded guilty to his crime of killing his 64-year-old brother, Barbara Waite.
uh,
And then here it says, why did Ryan Grantham do it? Reportedly because he wanted to spare her from seeing the violence the actor intended to commit. Jesus.
mm-hmm. Well, keep going.
No, that's it. That's where it ends.
Oh, god damn.
Yeah, fuck. It was a mercy kill.
It's like my boss, Mr. Garrison.
In- Now what?
I kind of want to watch South Park.
You should. I think
Not
it's a
kind of.
really
I want to watch South Park, but at the same time, it's like I don't have the time. I
that's
rarely have the
true.
time, honestly.
Oh, speaking of watching things, should I buy a Crunchyroll account? Cause I
How
really,
much is it?
like $7 a month. I'm already paying for Spotify Premium, so like I might as well.
No, I don't think it's worth it
Mm, how should I
because
watch?
they're
Hmm.
look in chat. That's how you can watch. I
Oh
don't think I
yeah,
can say
that.
on here because yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna
dumbass.
ask you if I could use that instead, but like at the same time, I
We,
kind of didn't want.
you don't need an account to use
I
it.
know. I was just asking you if I was going to ask you if I should.
Yes, obviously. That's what I use that, and it's like amazing.
Oh yeah, okay. I should probably, cause the
Like
shows that I
I
want to
literally
watch are.
used it to watch Demon Slayer episode 2 yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one that you were. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that
I was
reminds me.
kind of ashamed, huh?
Biotic Moonlight is now playing VR chat. Um, The English translation of one of the series I'm reading came out to shut the fuck came out today. I
Uh-huh.
should probably go read that after this.
Oh, okay. How long is the recording?
It's about an hour now.
We can
59.
just stop it right here.
We could.
Do you want to, so you can go read your manga?
No.
And so you don't want to read your manga.
I do, but I don't want to stop the podcast.
Okay, are you sure?
I don't know. Do you want to stop the podcast?
I mean, I'm fine with stopping it, honestly.
Okay.
I'm just gonna replay Breath of the Wild.
Oh, that's right. Tears of the Kingdom comes out in less than a month.
I know, I'm so started. But I
Uh,
also need to start baking more shit so I can sell more shit so I can have money so I can buy the video games I want, aka Tears of Kingdom,
don't you already
Silksong, and
have
other
like over a hundred
fucking games.
dollars now
No. Wait, do I?
from baking stuff from baking shit alone? You know,
Oh,
since last semester.
well, the thing is, I haven't been baking constantly, you know?
But have you been spending the
Like,
money that
I
you
haven't,
got?
kinda?
How much?
I don't know.
Oh,
But I know that it's not a unreasonable
banana.
amount. Shut the. I know that it's what's the word? What's the word? It's not a unresponsible amount, I think.
Oh, okay. So you should have.
Yeah.
You should probably have. I don't know. A lot. Enough for at least $40 worth of game. I should really start working. I need to get it.
I want to get melatonin. I want to get that game.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the gummies for a second, but yeah, cause like
No. I
I
was talking
have
about the rhythm
those.
game.
Yeah, I could I could tell.
Like, okay, to be honest, I kind of want to go back to playing Friday Night Funkin', but whenever I think of Friday Night Funkin', I'm thinking of the really cringe ass people behind it, and not the actual gameplay itself.
Yeah, just don't.
The game is really fun. The game is super fucking fun. Like getting a plus 1,000 combo in like multiple tries. God damn, that's so fun. But the fan base is just no.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a lot of that for a lot of popular things, like things genuinely good
Like
media.
every meme has been made into a mod in Friday Night Funkin'.
Every time that like a mod is
Every
announced
time a new
for
meme comes out, then it's a meme on Friday Night Funkin'. It's
yeah,
almost traditional at this
but
point.
like the moment that the meme gets debuted on Friday Night Funkin', the meme itself dies.
The meme dies. Yeah, like the clown meme. The clown meme, remember?
Oh God, don't remind me. I mean, I'm glad that one
Okay,
died
then
out
it.
because it was kind of getting annoying after a bit. So it's
I
like
found it kind of funny after a bit.
it was funny, but like after a while it gets old, as things do. So it was
True.
like when the mod
For
was
me, the meme
announced.
that got old like really fast was the Will Smith genie meme. That's the one. That's the meme that got old for me really fast.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, because he played the. I forgot. I completely forgot about that movie.
Me too.
That was such
Until
like
you were talking about dead memes, I'm like, oh hey, I remember about it. I remember about the time Will Smith turned and got and
played the
was the
genie.
fucking genie.
Will Smith filling
Yeah,
Robin
and then
Williams'
YouTube
shoes.
Rewind died too.
YouTube Rewind died. A lot of the Will Smith stuff died pretty quickly. Like the
It was
slap.
fun while it lasted, but like it
It
died pretty quick.
yeah. I think it died with the slap. The slap was just like
The slap,
severely.
nah, I feel like slap was at its peak, but also died at its peak.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or died after the slap. I mean,
Can you get my wife's name out your fucking mouth?
I think it was funny for a bit, but like after a while, it just like people were using it past its expiration date.
That's a way to say it.
Yeah, I'm trying to come up with creative words so we don't get boring. Even though it's only the second episode.
Yeah, it's only the second episode, my guy. But like,
Yeah.
okay, I feel like my favorite part of the Will Smith slap meme was the way people like used it, like the creativity behind it. It was so fucking hilarious.
Hmm. I really like
God,
the one where like Peter Griffin is running up on stage and then hitting the camera. That was my
yeah,
favorite when I first saw it, but then it just got like overdone.
true. Every meme dies eventually,
Yeah,
except for Among Us. I feel like Among Us is still gonna be a meme like the next 5 years.
Among Us is like Among
Among Us,
Us.
Among Us. Okay, the game Among Us is dead, but the meme, no, it's
That's
very much still alive.
we should play Among Us.
I
I
remember
miss.
today during homeroom, I played it for a bit,
Oh my god! And
and
you were
I
just
friended
talking about how the
Abraham,
game is
but then,
dead.
well, yeah, but like as a joke, I was like, man, this shit boring, and I just got on Among Us, and I didn't have enough time to play an actual game, but since it ended like a bit early,
Yeah.
I had the time to like go into a game, right? And I told them, hey, first try imposter, first try imposter. And I was the imposter,
Oh my god!
and
I can't
then
take
I
you
waited like
seriously.
I waited a bit, right? Because like I tried the AFK strat,
Yeah.
right? So I just waited a bit until everyone left, and like there was just one person left. I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna move. And then I moved. I went to one of the rooms. There was a person there just doing their task, and I was like, okay, you die. And I fucking killed
Oh my god!
him. And the best part is that the body I killed didn't get found. Another body got found. It was fucking hilarious.
I used to be so good at imposter. Like it might.
I was never good at imposter because it was obvious when I was. Because I
Yeah.
would always wind up not getting imposter. So when I stopped playing, I was like, oh man, it's him, it's him.
Like, I remember I used to play with my old friend group, or one of my old friend groups, the one that just called like a couple of minutes ago, and they used
Hmm.
to get mad at me and call me an
Bruh,
asshole.
what the fuck?
I mean, not like seriously, but like I think one of them was serious. He had something against me, and I don't blame him.
Oh.
But no, I was uh good enough at the game that people called me an asshole whenever I was imposter, and I took great pride in that.
It's
But I also wanted
like
them to
let's
have
say,
fun, so
oh, like were you good at crewmate or no?
no. I was only
Oh,
good at
okay.
imposter.
I was kind of good at crewmate, not really. I knew what to do. I just didn't know how to. You know,
Yeah,
like I knew the basics. I knew like oh hey, if he was over here, then he did this, and if they weren't over there, then they were over here. I just didn't know how to explain it since I was
yeah.
fucking terrible at explaining shit. Imposter, God, I sucked ass at imposter.
Saucy washy. Among Us. Among.
Hold on, what was that one meme? It's like, God, oh yeah, Austin kind of taught me how to play on the acoustic.
Austin?
Kinda. He only taught me the first seven strings,
There's only
or the
6.
first seven. The first seven notes I meant.
Oh. Like
Yeah,
including sharps and flats or just A B C D E F G?
A B C D E F G.
Oh. Yeah, no,
Or no,
that's
wait, I'm not. I don't remember. But like, I remember where I have to put the fingers on the frets. I remember which frets and which line. So okay, do you think this is a good stopping point?
yeah.
All right. Well, goodbye, everybody. That is probably listening to this. I don't know. Do you think people would have gone to the end
I hope so.
listening to this?
Maybe just like
I doubt it, honestly. But it's like it would be. It's nice thinking like they got at least halfway. Actually, no, they won't stay here for 30 minutes. At least 10 minutes.
well if they
I'd be
have it
happy
like
if they
playing in
stayed
the
for at least ten
background.
minutes. Then that's kind of equivalent to just not watching it at all or
Well, you're
listening
not
to
gonna
it at
like
all.
physically look at the pod. Like whenever I
No, I mean
listen to
like listening
podcasts,
to it.
yeah, whenever I listen to podcast, I have it in the background. Like when I play Terraria,
Well,
and I
yeah,
feel
but like
like
that's not really like actually listening to it. That's
no,
just
but like
having it
I'm
in the
still like
background. You know what I
actively
mean?
listening to what's happening. Like I understand what they're
Well, that's
saying.
you because you multitask a shit ton.
Oh yeah. Well, there's that. Yeah, we should. I'm gonna play us out. Radiohead, Paranoid Android.
Goodbye, everybody. Can't wait to get copyrighted. Okay, I think that's enough of the copyrighted music.
If it's a cover, I don't think YouTube's gonna copyright it. Um,
Was it though?
it was a cover. That's how covers worked. I
Okay.
think. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
All right, good. Bye bye, everyone.